Good morning! Welcome back to BTHQ Banter week 2 of 2020. I hope you have had a fantastic Christmas and New Year, that you enjoyed week 1 of BTHQ Banter, albeit a little bit different, but as of this week we are back to our regular format. Now you're not going to see any classes this week because as per last year we're going to be filming from Friday through to Wednesday, editing and uploading on Thursday, and today is Tuesday and we have no classes until Friday. Confusing you already? So for the purposes of ease, I am continuing my format of week 1 through to 52. It makes it so much easier. I would completely lose track of where I was if I didn't do that. So this is week 2 of the 2020 series of BTHQ Banter. So it's my first day back in the studio. I took yesterday off, although technically I was supposed to be back in yesterday, just to have a bit of a whiz round of my house. The kids went back to school, my husband went back to work and everything was quiet. I'd done all of the unpacking from our trip, so I thought I would spend the day just having a bit of a whiz round, having a bit of a sort out and a tidy out, and get myself in a better headspace and slightly decluttered. So I spent the day clearing out little Miss Mac's bedroom. But it was so much nicer, so much better to get that done, and I've come in today with a fresh mind, ready to get the studio back to normal and ready for classes moving forward. So the plans for today are very much what I did yesterday at home, but here at the studio. I've got bags of stuff to unpack, things to put away. I do want to do a bit of filming. I've got my hauls from Singapore and another one from Australia that I want to unpack and put away, so I need to film those before I do that, and I want to get some bits and pieces cut out so I can do some serious filming tomorrow, because I'm still on catch up from that week before Christmas when all of our boiler broke and everything else, so I'm still in a bit of a furious cycle of catching up with my filming. So I hope you're going to enjoy joining me today. I'm going to try and film most of my day. I'll probably high speed quite a lot of it because you're not necessarily going to want to see it all in great detail. But you can see what I get up to on my first day back at work. So first things first, I need to put the kettle on, make a cup of tea and open the post box. And there's a job that needs doing. This needs cleaning and repainting. Post in, tracked down Amazon order from the next door neighbours, and this is going to solve all of the problems I had last year. 2 new camera batteries and 2 64 gig memory cards, so hopefully when I'm filming I'm not going to be constantly replacing memory cards and batteries. Always lovely when you get post from Portland from the Mr. Larry Payne. That can only mean one thing: the annual Lorianne and Larry Christmas card and letter. I shall save that for my cup of tea a bit later. And there's Christmas presents on my desk. Ooh. To Claire, love, Maddie. Ooh. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? Leopard print washi tape. Oh, Maddie. Mwah! And oh, how cool is that? Gin lovers playing cards, gin rummy, including gin laced cocktails. Oh, I might have to open that. How fab. So there's a little book with cocktails in there and a lovely set of playing cards with lots of gin pictures on them. They are super. Thank you, Maddie. That's really thoughtful. Hello and thank you for calling Beautiful Things. I'm afraid no one's here to answer your call at the moment. It may be that we're open, we might be in the middle of a class and unable to answer the phone. Please leave a message and a member of the team will get back to you as soon as possible. If you are calling... Oh, bugger. It's been a long time since I've done this. Hello and thank you for calling Beautiful Things. I'm afraid no one's available to answer your call at the moment. It may be that we're in the middle of a class and unable to get to the phone, or it may be that the studio is closed. If you'd like to book a class, this can be done via our website at www.bthq beautifulthingshq.com. There's also a contact us form on the website that you can send us an email. It's likely that you'll get a response this way faster than leaving a message on the answer machine, as we're not always open. Alternatively, please do leave a message after the tone and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. Now I have to ring myself to check that it's working. I can't be the only person that does this, surely. I have to be sure.
Hello and thank you for calling at Beautiful Things. I'm afraid no one's available to answer your call at the moment. It may be that we're in the middle of a class and
Fabulous. All done. So now I need to have a bit of a sort out in here in Unit 2. I've got the bits to put away from the floristry class, which reminds me, if you were on the floristry classes and you left behind a beautiful scarf, it's here waiting for you. I also need to clear up all of the Cricut stuff because I need this high table as a cutting table for this weekend's Ginger Jeans class. In case you're wondering, the legs that we have on these tables, these are the Lindrum tabletops from IKEA, and the olive legs, and they're extendable, but don't do it very often because they do start to wear quite quickly. So I always try and leave the tables either up or down for as long as I can. So they're going up again now for me to use for filming, and also for my Ginger Jeans ladies to use for cutting out. But then they'll stay up unless we have another really big class, which I think isn't until February, when Angie's back to do the mandalas, and then we'll put it back to how it was for Christmas. Whew, one down, one to go. I will have the setup for Ginger Jeans quite similar to how we had it for the Kittenish Behaviour workshop that we did recently for the NCWs. So we'll have 2 people in here plus me and 3 people next door. I thought it was too good to be true. I just looked at the clock and it was 20 to 10 and I was like, ooh, I'm going to check my phone. Maybe the batteries have stopped in the clock. I've got loads done in the last 20 minutes. I'm going to start filming my haul videos. Where's my stash? Oh no, no I'm not. There's an entire suitcase of stuff packed back at my house. And I need it not only to video, but all of the cutting out that I need to do is in that case. So I'm going to lose an hour now. I'm going to get back in my car, I'm going to drive home, I'm going to go and pick it up, and I'm going to drive back. And I'm back. Here we go. One suitcase full of stash. Some of this you will have seen. Oh, Dave! Some of it you won't. And Davina. They've returned from their travels. Sadly, they didn't really get much travelling done, these two. They just sat on my bedside cabinet the whole time I was away. But they've happily had a cuddle. Some of this you will have seen, some of it you won't. And I'm going to do a little bit of recording now. So I've just filmed my Singapore haul video. As you can see, everything's out on the table. Now I need to put all of this away. And then I need to start cutting. I'm going to show you this ever so briefly. You will get to see it in my Australia haul video, which comes up next Monday. But this is what I'm going to be cutting out for our next Gold Sewing Club project. It's beautiful. It's a cotton duck fabric and it is metallic. And I absolutely love it. So I have filmed my 2 haul videos. The plan was to film all day tomorrow the gold messenger bag that I need to film to the Gold Club. But now quite a few of my regular ladies are coming in tomorrow morning to have a little lounge stroke knit and natter, because they've realised that their normal Friday that they would come in is going to be a Ginger Jeans day, so it's going to be a bit crazy here. So they're coming tomorrow instead. So what I thought I would do is get all my cutting out done today and my preparation, And then tomorrow morning when they're here, I can carry on unpacking stuff, putting stuff away, pottering around. I've got a couple of bits and pieces I need to do on the Cricut, and I can do that while they're here in the morning. And then as soon as they go at lunchtime, that leaves me the whole afternoon to film the messenger bag class. So that is the plan. It's currently 11:10, so I'm doing good. The only thing is with this messenger bag is I need to dig out the instructions. I designed it and wrote it ages ago. Let me show you. So it's here. You might have seen it before. This is the little mini messenger, and then I've done it a little one here. This is going to be available in 2 different sizes, a large and this small one, and I'm going to film a large one. So I've made it a couple of times now. I've made it 3 times in fact, in miniature. So I know the instructions, I know how to do it. I've done all the right measurements, so I now need to sit down with those instructions and enlarge it and make sure I get that right, and then cut it all out. So there's a little bit of maths that I need to do, a little bit of sorting out, because I'm working just from handwritten notes because I haven't written a proper instruction sheet as yet. So lots to do. That is next on my list. Sorted. Right, I think I've worked the sizes out. So now I need to cut out all the pieces and get them all ironed and prepped. Using my original one as a guide alongside a tote bag, just to give me sort of an idea of sizes, and then I can do a bit of jiggery pokery to work out exactly what I need. But first I need to iron this fabric because it's not cutting very straight. So I finished cutting out everything, preparing everything, done all my sizes, done all my maths. That's ready to film on Wednesday afternoon. And I've then dug out my ginger jeans pattern, the fabric that I cut out. So it's already cut out and ready to go. And all of my zips and the rivets and buttons and things like that. My plan for the weekend is that Charlotte's here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not taking the class because I've taken it already, but I am going to be here. So on Friday I'm just going to potter in my corner while everyone gets going, and Saturday morning the same. And then once they're ready to sew their actual jeans come Saturday afternoon, I'm just going to join in. So I'm not going to take the class, but I'm just going to sew along with them, and that means I will actually get my ginger jeans finished. So I wanted to have everything ready in a basket, in a box, so that I can just crack on when I get to the point, or when everyone else gets to the point that I'm at.
Every day. Yes, not right. Yes. So I have now resorted to actually paying my children to brush their teeth. On top of their pocket money every week, they can earn extra money if they brush their teeth. In fact, and you've got to applaud them for being enterprising. Yeah. In fact, my youngest, when we last went to the dentist, he told the dentist that he hadn't brushed his teeth because Mummy hadn't paid him enough. So I've now resorted to
Alexa, stop. So I've just sat down to do a tiny bit of Cricut work that I'd cut out before I went away, and it was just lurking in a folder, so I thought I'd quickly put it on some of these water bottles. And listening, I don't know if you heard that, I'm hoping you picked it up. I'm listening to the Mothers Meeting podcast by Louise Pentland, and she's got her best friend on, and she's saying that she pays her children to clean their teeth. It's a daily struggle for me too, but that's just insane. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Alexa, resume Spotify. That's another day over at BTHQ. I'm on a wonk. Woo! Time to do the school run. So I have just quickly knocked up a little miniature drawstring gift bag. This is all done with French seams, and it's going to be potentially, well, it was going to be a sample for a class, but it's not quite worked out how I wanted it to. But it is still super cute. So I have written the instructions down and all of the sizes. So I think what I'm going to do is save this one for a little quick tutorial that I can do for next Christmas. So I did say that I was going to start living Christmas early this year. and I have made sure that I am on track for that. So this cute little bag will be winging its way to you probably October, November time next year. This year. So over and out for today. Tomorrow is a lovely day. As I say, I've got the girls coming in the morning and then some filming. I will see you then. Bye. It's Wednesday. Welcome back. It is actually Wednesday evening and I have just got home from work. I just put the SD cards into my computer to pull off everything from today and there's nothing there. The SD card is kaput. So annoying. So it's only our first week back in the studio. We had a really fun day today. You have missed Elspeth and I racing clockwork llamas. I mean, that's just worth tuning in for in itself. Everyone came in to use the lounge, which was really nice. I got lots of personal bits and pieces done this morning at work. And then this afternoon, I've spent the whole afternoon filming our messenger bag course. I have got one teeny tiny piece of footage, which got tacked onto the very end of the day and got tacked onto the SD card that I had been filming the course on, which thankfully isn't broken. So I'm going to pop that at the very end and I'm really sorry that you've missed out on what was a really fun Wednesday, but I'll see if Elspeth will bring her racing llamas in again and we can have another session. So here's to me at the end of today. So as you can see by the mess behind me, I have just finished filming our messenger bag course. I'm so pleased with this. It's come out really well. Look at this. Woo! Gorgeous, gorgeous. You will have seen this fabric if you... No, you won't. What day is it today? You won't have seen this fabric. Ooh, you will see this fabric on Monday when I put up my Australia haul. But it's a gorgeous cotton drill or cotton duck and it's actually metallic and I absolutely love it. So finished sewing that. Recorded it all, got it all sorted, and now I just need to go home and do the mammoth task of editing it all together before Monday. If I'm honest, I'm not sure that's necessarily going to happen because I've only got tonight and tomorrow night. It might do. I can't make any promises, but it is the first course on our gold level for the online sewing club, and I know I have about 70 ladies who are all upgrading to gold on the 13th of January who've been in our silver group, and they are very excited and looking forward to getting started on it. So I need to do my best to get that done for them. If you do want to join the sewing club, it's not too late. Today is the last day to join this intake. After today, then you will have to wait until April to join. So if you've been thinking about it, then please do sign up. I will put the link down below. You can sign up at bronze level, which is beginners, or intermediate level, which is the silver. And after 6 months in silver, you'll be upgraded to gold. After 6 months in bronze, you'll be upgraded to silver, and so on and so on. I know I've banged on about it a lot, but it is a great club and it's so reasonable. It works out just £15 a month and you're getting a new project every single month. Plus support from me and the online forum as well. So do check it out. The link is down below. If you're visiting and you're watching this after the 10th of January, then I'm very sorry. It's too late to join. But April, watch this space. If you've got any questions, if you're sitting on the fence and you're just not sure and you're umming and ahhing, jump on our Facebook group, free Facebook group, the link's down below. Send me a message or just comment on here. I will check the comments before the end of the day, and I can hopefully answer those for you and put your mind at rest if you're still umming and ahhing about joining. But don't and ah, it's lots of fun, and I'm really looking forward to the new term starting next week. So that's me done. Sorry, I've got hiccups. It's terrible, isn't it? That is me done for the day. I have finished filming. Now I've got to just tidy up and make sure that the studio is all set up for Friday's Ginger Jean workshop. I'm not here tomorrow. I'm going to the wholesalers. So I'm going to take this home, edit it, upload it. You should be seeing it Friday. And Friday morning I will welcome Charlotte back into BTHQ for week 3 of BTHQ Banter 2020. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.